So, good evening, everybody. I am here because I'd like to explain how to do a proper trading plan for those of you who don't know. And there's a lot of you who haven't got this down pat just yet, and that is all right. I am here to tell you how to, set up a trading plan. Okay. The first step that you are going to take when you are, coming up with this trading plan is you're going to do an analysis. And you're going to start with the higher time frame analysis, which in this case would be the daily. It would be the daily, the weekly, the monthly. If you're weekly and the monthly, if you're a swing trader and you're trading Forex and such. But if you're really trading NASDAQ and you're trading, SPY or you're trading basically anything except Forex, essentially, you really want to be using, and even with the exception of maybe oil as well and gold, you really want to be using the 4 hour and the daily mainly. The monthly and the weekly, and yeah, the weekly and the monthly are going to be much higher time frames for swing traders, and that is, if that is you, that is all right. So that is where you want to stop. So first, knowing where you want to start, right? That's the most important part, because if you don't know where to start, you think your higher time frames the 1 hour, and it's not. Okay, so start with your higher time frames, see what the trend is on those higher time frames. And if you don't know what a trend is, that is another video for another time. We are sticking to the topic on this one. Okay, once you have discovered which direction your time frame is going in, you can then look for trades to start taking. And this by this I mean you can start looking for opportunities as to where's a good price to buy and where's a good price to sell. Right now, let's say you trade the 1 hour time frame, right? Because I am currently in a trade, and so I want to show you the trade that I took. Um, this will help you maybe understand and develop a trading plan. Now, before I took this trade, it was planned out. Okay? I also waited. Now, the second you complete these two steps, you then want to plan where is your stop loss, which is right here. Yours can be a certain percentage, but I really wouldn't risk more than 2% per trade, especially if you're trading on the Forex or commodities markets. Okay? Also, you need to know where is your take profit. Where's my take profit? Where is it? Is it here? Is it there? Where is it? Okay, you need to identify it before you enter the trade. You don't just enter. Okay, this needs to be identified before. Where am I going to enter? Where am I going to exit? Okay. Also, when you enter the position rather, um, they are the reasons why you took those that position should always be the same reasons over and over and over again. So entries and exits should always be, you're basically essentially just replicating the same trade, the same winning trade over and over and over again. Okay? That's all you're doing. Now, in order to do that, you have to replicate the same trading plan by looking for the same opportunities day in and day out. All right. Now, once you have done that, and it is time to execute. Now, this is where I see a lot of people either enter too early, right? Or they just wait too long and they miss the trade, right? Here is where you need to get very, very clear, down to the candle, okay? Extremely down, like literally, I'm going to show you down to the candle where you need to be. So, it's interesting. I have two different arrows on my screen, so I apologize if I am not hovering over the candle correctly. I am super sorry. I have two different locations, so I have to guess which is which. I'm hoping I have the right one. So this location right here, as you see, well, We have to go to the higher time frame. Hold on, my friends. Hold on. This is going to make a lot more sense. This will make a lot more sense once we get to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so you can see this is a 4-hour trade, so this isn't overnight. This is actually going to be about a 12-hour trade, maybe more, maybe close to 24 hours. So I do sometimes swing trade, kind of. All right, so oil here, you can see this is the second time we have touched this zone after a sell. So we have to locate our highs and lows, all right? I don't care what you do. You need to do that first. Literally do that. Like literally put a mark. This is the high. This is a low. This is a high. This is a low. This is a higher high. This is a lower low or lower high. This is a lower low. This is a lower low, right? A higher high, a higher high, right? Okay, you need to identify this. So essentially we're in a sideways market currently. We are not up, nor we are down. However, we did just come up and then down. And so we're just trending. So I'm riding this wave. I will not ride it after the second touch. I will only do these rides twice. So if I see it on the 4-hour once, I'm assuming it's going to happen the second time, because usually it does. Like there's a 75 to 90, I'd say 75 to 85% chance that it's going to occur. Now, if it doesn't, look where my stop loss is. It's above the high of this candle. Because if it goes any higher, it's essentially going to continue, and I'm out. I'm not risking more than that. Why would I do that? Or they're hunting my stop loss. They're not hunting my stop loss. Do you know how many millions of traders there are? Do they probably know that there's a lot of stop losses there? Yeah. Do I care? No, because this is just one trade out of a 1,000 for me. So you cannot look at it like one single trade. You have to look at it as an overall picture. Okay. So lastly, what you need to do is, if you cannot sit and relax and watch your trade, then you need to get up and walk away. Take a deep breath. That's what I do. I'll take a deep breath. And it's either going to hit your take profit or it's going to hit your stop loss. And that is factual with this trade. So we're either going to make, we're either going to make, come on, tell me, 172, or we're going to lose 57. So we're risking 28 points to make 864, or rather 86 points. So yeah, it's a really good trade. It's only a 2-lot, so it's pretty small. And the reason for that is because it's a risky trade. So yeah, but this is a trading plan. This is very important. Without this, you are blind. Without this, you cannot see. Without this, you will not succeed. Without this, you will not progress. Without this, you have no discipline. This is extremely, extremely important. Okay? Peace and love. Take care, guys.